Time for another youth video report, so hey guys, hope everybody's having a great day today. We're going to continue in the book of Exodus chapter 20, and today we are on commandment number 5, which we find in Exodus chapter 12, and it says this: honor your father and your mother, in that your days may be prolonged in the land which the Lord your God gives you. Now, guys, students, some of you have a hard time with this. I understand, because as a teenager, it is just natural to want to rebel against the authority of your parents. I know when I was growing up, I didn't think my parents knew anything. I thought they were the dumbest people on the face of the planet, and that I always knew more than them. They didn't understand me. I thought that because they weren't a teenager now, that being a teenager, 20 some odd years ago, that there's no way they could understand what I'm dealing with now. And so therefore, honoring them is kind of difficult, but it's very clear here. Now, you notice he says the word honor. He doesn't say the word love. Honor, there's quite a distinction. Honor being respect. Respect for the authority that God has given your parents over you. Doesn't mean that you will always agree, of course. Doesn't mean that at times there won't be some contention and that you won't have some words for them where you're showing your disapproval. But I will tell you this, guys, the biggest way that you can dishonor your parents is by lying to them, by sneaking around and doing things behind their back. There is nothing that will break the heart of a parent more than to find out that their child has been sneaking around doing things behind their back or been lying to them for a long period of time. And I'll tell you what normally happens in a situation like this. First, when you're confronted with the lying, the first thing to do is to deny it until they say key words to where yeah, they know. The second thing that you try to do is to deflect. You deflect the blame and you try to put it off on somebody else, or that it's not your fault. Somehow you didn't have any other choice but to do what you did, and that they just can't understand that. When that doesn't work, you can also deflect by pointing, if you have siblings, to point at a sibling and say, hey, what about them? You didn't get onto them for the same thing. Why am I having to be punished or being reprimanded in this such a way? And one of the final things that some students will do, and I hope this is not you, is that you go into sort of a fit and just, try to throw it off like suddenly you're ill and you don't feel well because all of this is being brought on you. Woe is me. I'm not loved. Listen, guys, it's all garbage, all that. The best thing to do when you're caught is to admit it, ask them to forgive you, and accept whatever the punishment is and move on from it. And commit that you're not going to do it again. Now, that's the same thing that we all do, okay, when we sin. It's repentance. We turn away from it and we turn back towards God and get back in right relationship. It's so hard for parents to trust their students, their kids, when they've dishonored them with lying and deceit. It's so hard. And you can say whatever you want, say, well, you don't trust me, or why do you not believe what I'm telling you? Or why are you checking up on me? Well, if you never give your parents reason to doubt you, you won't have to worry about that. But if you do, and guys, you know if you're lying to your parents, Anyway, guys, listen, don't lie to your parents. Honor your father and your mother. It says, so that the days in which you live shall be prolonged in the land that you live. So there's a promise there. Anyway, guys, hope this helps you. Pray about it. Pray to God to help you to be more, to honor your parents more and more. Have a great day. God bless you. We will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.